Hey Aries, it's Kayla's Tarot. How are you guys? Right then, let's do your end of January love reads, and these are for the 15th to 31st. And we're going to do specifically single spreads for singles, daters, and exclusive couples. Okay, let's get stuck in. Pop up you guys and say hello. Let me know how you're doing. It's rare that I get to do these live, so was made up when I got some spare time tonight to do this. So I normally get them done through the day, which obviously a lot of you guys watching are in the US, and I'm about like between 5 and 8 hours ahead. So right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries. Let's shuffle and then cut the deck and get stuck in. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, singles, dates, and couples, please. The end of January 2020. All right, I'm going to cut the deck into 3 piles and deal 2 from each. Right, so for the singles, we've got Queen of Swords with the Chariot reverse. Some of you doing an air sign or a Cancer. For the daters, we've got the King of Cups with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The daters could be doing with a water sign. Exclusive couples, married couples, we've got the 5 of Wands reversed with the Hierophant reversed. Okay. Let's do you guys. Romance Angel. Okay. Single Aries. Single Aries. Single Aries. What do we have here? Chemistry. Okay. Single Aries got chemistry. What's the daters got? Dating and seeing each other. Heart-to-heart conversations. Coupled Aries, exclusive coupled Aries. What do we have? True love. Oh, isn't that lovely? Right then. I will clarify these with the Tarot Sexual Magic, but let's get stuck in. Let's start with singles. So, singles. You have to excuse me, I'm a little bit bunged up. Right, we've got the Queen of Swords with the Chariot in the reverse. So, like I say, some of you could be dealing with Cancer or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've also got the chemistry card with this. So, the thing is with the Chariot, it's about coming to a halt. We're not moving forward. And I think with the Queen of Swords, it can either be we need to negotiate something here, or it can just be reasoning with yourself. Let's take a look at the clarifiers. Sorry, I've got butterfingers. They just dropped completely out of my hand. Right, Aries singles. Clarification for Aries singles, please. Aries singles. Got the 10 of Wands reversed with the 8 of Wands. And the Empress. Okay, let's keep going. 6 Pentacles. I think some of you have got a bit of chemistry with somebody here. But either you or them lead a real busy lifestyle. And I think that you are happy keeping it at communication at this point. I think with the Queen of Swords, you're still trying to figure this person out, because you have to remember with the Queen, she invites communication in, and she's got that sword. You approach her, and if you give her nothing but the truth, she'll swing that sword down on your neck. You know what I mean? It's sort of like that. It's like, kind of feel like your energy is, yeah, I'm happy to sort of go with the flow with this communication, or at least whoever you deal with. But at the same time, that's why this is showing up for the singles. There's nothing solid here because you're still working this person out. I don't think you're satisfied with jumping in here, head over feet. I think that's the 8 of Wands with the Queen of Swords. We're talking, this is good. I'm keeping you at arm's length. That's really what this is. So either you're doing that or them. I think with the 6 Pentacles and the Empress, we're nurturing this because we want to see. I think some of you guys are curious about this. But with the 10 of Wands reversed in the Chariot, I think that whether this is you or them, because it's not officially dating yet. That's the thing. We're just in talking grounds. It's almost like you're just establishing a friendship with somebody first and foremost. But I definitely think you or them, you're keeping one, you know, arm's length and we're not coming past it just yet. I just don't feel like you're ready. I think you've got a busy lifestyle going on. We've got a lot going on. We're trying to sort of, you know, just establish communication at this point. That's why you're not in a rush to charge ahead with this tool. You ain't, and the 10 of Wands, you ain't adding drama or bullshit at this point. Maybe you've recently had a lot of drama and bullshit and you just like, no, you know, I think the chemistry card is like, I get on with you and I want to get to know you, but don't come past this point. Do not come past this point. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that's the guard that you've got up there with somebody, and that's why it's not officially dating, and that's why it's showing up in singles. So let's move on and check out daters. And this is for couples that have actually gotten, well, not couples, there's 2 people have actually got an agreement to date and see where it goes. Okay, so we have got the King of Cups with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So something's moving along quite nicely. We've got an established emotional connection, or whoever you're dealing with is actually really emotionally mature, and they just seem very appealing to you, at least emotionally. Or at least this is how they see you. But one of you, the other. So I've got one person who's actually quite stable or is seen to be quite stable emotionally, and the other is a hot mess. I've got jealousy, needy, clingy behaviour, and it's just on the other side. And it's just like, I feel like whoever this person is, whether this is you or them, someone wants to communicate to the other to sort of, it's that heart to heart, isn't it? To sort of say, look, I'm getting feelings. This is moving forward. This is actually okay, but you need to calm down the fucking crazy, because, you know, I like you, but I don't fucking like you that much. You know, not this crazy side anyway. It's almost like, you know, whether you were them, I'm going to read it from Mary's perspective. If the shoe's on the other foot, then fair enough. You know, take what resonates and apply it. But I'm just going to read, because otherwise it'll get confusing. I'm just going to read from Aries' perspective. I've just got the situation where Aries is like, yes, I'm emotionally stable. I'm enjoying getting to, you know, dating this person, seeing this person, but this person's acting cray-cray, and I just want to nip this in the bud now. I don't want to have to leave this person. I actually kind of like them. But they're starting to show a little bit of cray-cray, and even that, you know, we're not down for that. And I feel like you need to nip something in the bud there. So let's clarify this. But that's initially what I've got. Yeah, I've got the 2 of Swords. So the heart-to-heart conversation really is the advice. I mean, you may have been pondering it and thinking it, but it is the advice. I feel like the 2 of Swords is maybe up to this point you've kind of ignored the red flags with this person. It's like we've been seeing the cray-cray in little smidgens, and like now it's getting to boiling point, and I just feel like you're going to end up at no choice. You've got to take the blindfold off and see reality for what it really is and deal with it. You know, I think with the 2 of Swords, it can sometimes be ignorance is bliss. You know. And I've got the 2 of Cups. Look, look, if the Aries daters, right, and like I say, I'm reading it from Aries' perspective, but the shoe could be on the other foot. This could be vice versa. And if it is, like I say, take what resonates. But, and this, I feel like if you're dealing with a water sign, there's definitely, look, the 2 of Cups, there's definitely something between you two. It's just, especially if you're dealing with water, it makes sense. I wonder if you're dealing with somebody that leads very much emotionally and you're not used to that. And you're trying to ask somebody to calm down a little bit on the emotional front. You're quite happy to be with them and give this a good go, and it absolutely has potential. But you just seem to be a little bit concerned about their emotional, stability. Either it's there too much or it's not there at all. And I feel like some of you are trying to draw blood from a stone. And for others of you, you're getting way too much. And you just want this to have an even keel, at least emotionally. We don't want to sort of, go from one extreme to the other. Let me clarify this Knight of Cups in the reverse and find out what the fuck this cray-cray is all about. Because sometimes if you understand where it comes from, you can deal with it better. I've got the 4 of Pentacles. I've also got the Four of Swords in the reverse. I've got clingy written all over this, and the Six of Swords. So yeah, I think that this person in general is just a dramatic person. I think that's the problem though. It's like everything else about them seems to be spot on, but they for some reason just attract drama, and it's something that you can't deal with. I mean, look at this Four of Pentacles. It's like one person's trying too much and the other's not trying enough. And there seems to be this unbalanced dynamic, at least emotionally, between you two. And I think that you're trying to hang on to this because you do hope that it moves on to a relationship. But this person's making it very hard to do that. And issues definitely need to be laid to rest. These creases need ironing out pretty fucking quickly. I think, though, you're going to have to sort of set some boundaries. If you're dating someone like this, you're going to have to set some boundaries and just sort of ask someone nicely to calm down, or it's not going to work. I think that has to be that heart-to-heart conversation where you honestly discuss your feelings. And I kind of, from the look of the spread, it's like, yeah, the feelings are there. This is progressing. This is moving forward. But, whoa, you're just a bit too full on and intense. If you just tone that down a bit, Two of Cups, we're going to have a real nice, good, you know, go at getting this a go at a relationship. You know what I mean? Seems like it's sort of on the brink of a relationship if you're dating someone. It's just their behaviour at the minute's a little bit out of whack and you just find it hard to solidify with a person like that. Okay? Couples, exclusive couples. I've got true love with the Five of Wands and the Hierophant reversed. Very conflicting. Let's find out what the hell's going on. So, exclusive Aries couples. What's this about for the exclusive Aries couples or married couples? Some of you could be married to a Taurus. I've got the Knight of Swords, or with a Taurus, should I say. And I've got the Five of Wands reversed twice, so we've got that doubled up here, okay? So really, this can mean either one or two things. It's sort of, on one part, it's about choosing your battles wisely, and on the other part, it can be not putting up a good enough fight for what you want, for what you love. Okay? And that's emphasized twice. I've got the Seven of Cups. And I've also got the Three of Cups. Okay, that makes absolute sense. One more, please. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay. You know how sometimes when you're in a relationship with someone for that long, especially if you don't keep up the effort with each other, if you don't, I mean, this could totally be to get the Five of Wands twice. This could mean this is you and them. Two people that are just not putting up a fight for each other. So it's fell into stagnancy, it's boring. Maybe you guys treat each other more like friends than you do an actual partnership. And then there's, you know, the other part to this, Aries, where it's kind of like you love them, but you're not in love with them anymore. So that tells me that this is specifically a message for those Aries couples that have been together for a very long time. And it's just fizzled out a little bit. I think with the Knight of Swords, distance could be in the way, so your partner could be working, you know, either out the country or at quite a distance from you, or someone travels a hell of a lot, and maybe that's how this has ended up the way it has. And I think the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I mean, it's, again, in tandem with what this spread is saying, it's like losing love for somebody. So, you know, out of sight, out of mind. If the affection's gone, if the love's gone, it's out of sight, it's out of mind, you know. No real effort's been put in here to fight for this relationship. And I think with the True Love card, this is Spirit's way of saying this is such a fucking shame. Because what you two had was real. And if both of you had just made a bit more effort with each other, this would have worked. All the way. This is bittersweet, this is. The Seven of Cups is realizing what's real and what's fake within this relationship. What's reality and what's illusion. So for some of you, you fell into this trap of either overlooking or I mean, maybe you guys just aren't even communicating with each other properly. And it bothers me because I think a couple that don't communicate, it's like arguments are a healthy way to clear the air. I think so. Sometimes I wonder, a couple that don't communicate don't understand each other. Nothing's being resolved. You know what I mean? There's something wrong. And for this to have so much realness behind it in terms of love, this to me just feels like a goddamn shame. Two people that have just let it slip through the fingers. Someone's traveling too much from home. Someone's more interested in doing their own thing. I feel this is two couples that have just literally it's just two people that drifted apart. Once we're sort of, you know, madly in love, and then the next minute it's just fizzled out and there's no effort going in whatsoever to bring it back up to speed. An effort is absolutely needed here on both parts. Look, 5 of Wands, 5 of Wands, both reversed. I've got two people here that are not fighting for this relationship, and I think Spirit's basically saying, can we put up one last fight for this? Talk to your partner, put up one last fight before this absolutely has to end. Okay? And I think if you're dealing with either a Taurus, a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius specifically, there's something that can be worked on here. It's like one last fight, one last shot. If it don't work out, at least you've tried. Okay, right, I'm going to leave that there then, Aries, and I hope that that helps you guys moving forward. If anyone wants personal reading, feel free to email me. I've managed to get a lot of work done over the last couple of days to free up some space, so I can now officially say that I can deliver readings within 24 hours. Melissa Jones, namaste, my friend. Melissa from Florida. I'm a triple. You're very welcome, Melissa. Lovely to see you. So, yes, I'm going to leave that there. And then, like I say, personals, email me. Email me, my friends. Right. In the meantime, I wish you all the best. Take care, and I'll be back on or around the 1st of February for your first half of February. Take care. Bye for now.